Foliotek's educator evaluation system is simple and easy for teachers to upload the documentation necessary to prove their competence in the standards and quality indicators that they're working on in a particular school year. Here we see the teacher account. We notice a left menu which has sections for the school years. We see a list of tutorial videos, and once your organization begins using Foliotek, a video will be created specific to your workflow for your teachers. After the principal and teacher have had a discussion about the standards and quality indicators that the teacher will work on for the current school year, the teacher comes into their Foliotek account and clicks on the section for the current school year. Here we see the container that will be used to store the evidence that the teacher has to demonstrate their competencies in the standards or quality indicators that they're working on. We see an element for the observation forms. These are forms that will be completed by the principal as they observe the teacher in the classroom. If you'll notice, this form is not editable by the teacher. The teacher can simply view the information that is entered by the principal after the observation has taken place. We also see an element for the year-end summative report. This report, of course, is completed by the principal at the end of the year and gives the teacher feedback on each of the standards, including the standards that the teacher was working on for this particular school year. Again, we see that this is not editable by the teacher. The main work that the teacher will do inside of their portfolio is to add evidences to show their competence in the standards or quality indicators that they're working on. The teacher can do this simply by clicking on Add Evidence. They want to create a new evidence. They need to give it the name that corresponds to the standard or quality indicator that they're working on. And when they click OK, a container is created inside of Foliotek for them to begin to upload documentation. The first thing that the teacher needs to do when they create an evidence inside of Foliotek is to click on the Standards tab. The teacher needs to align this container to the appropriate Missouri Teacher Standard. They do that by clicking on Align Standards. They select the standard or quality indicator that needs to be aligned to this container, and then select OK. This step is extremely important because this makes the connection between this container and the proper rubric on the scoring guide for the educator evaluations. Once that's complete, the teacher clicks on the Evidence tab. Now they have the opportunity to complete the Educator Growth Plan. This form can be completed by either the teacher or the principal. They fill out the information that's required in the form based on the discussion that took place between the principal and the teacher. And when finished, they click on Save and Close. Now the teacher is ready to begin uploading documentation to prove their competence for this particular standard or quality indicator. They do that by clicking on Add File. The first option allows them to upload a file directly from their computer. If they already have files in their file storage area, they would select Add Existing File. Should the teacher happen to have a blog or some other website that they use that would be appropriate for this standard, they can link directly to that in their Foliotek account. We're going to upload a new file for this example. The teacher then clicks on Add Files. They select the file from their computer. They have the option to rename it if necessary. And when they select OK, that file is now stored inside this container and is viewable by the principal when they're completing the educator evaluation on this particular standard for this teacher. And that covers everything that the teacher needs to do inside of their Foliotek account to prepare for their educator evaluations. Once this evidence has been completed, the teacher can simply click back on the section for this particular school year and add a new evidence for the second standard that they may be working on. If you have any questions about how Foliotek can be used to help your school collect data for their educator evaluations, please contact us at 888-365-4639 and select option 2 for our support team, or send us an email to support@foliotek.com.